Rhythm gang flex. Rhythm squad. Rhythm gang motherfucker.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Flog, and we're here, season 4, episode 4, with my boy STRAATZ. To my right, or to your left, we got my one half of the 48, Andrew. What's up?
Yes. In the building.
How you doing tonight?
Yes, I was a dud. I'm good. How are y'all doing?
We're doing good.
Another day.
Yeah.
Another day.
That day, $9. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you come up with STRAATZ?
Oh man, I actually it's funny. Sora recently tweeted something like it was like DJ names and gamer tags. That's exactly where it came from. Actually,
Gamer tags, okay.
Since like 8th grade, actually. Actually, this is a funny story. When I first started off, I was having a really hard time coming up with names. And one day I was super baked, and I was like, man, I'm really high right now. And then I was like, wait, I could be high C because my name starts with a C, and it would just be like a play on words. At that time, I was kind of like into Slushy, so it was kind of like a rip-off of Slushy.
Right.
And then I tried to go with that, and my friends were like, we're not calling you that, bro. We're not calling you that. We'll call you STRAATZ. We'll call you
I like that.
They just started calling me by my gamer tag, so it happened pretty naturally because it was hard to come up with a name, man.
Right.
But, yeah.
Okay.
I actually don't know the origins of 48, so I'd love to hear that story.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can tell you right now.
We got
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. So me and Chase, we our moms knew each other, and they worked together, and so we had a soccer team that they were doing. They just put us together in that soccer team, and he had pick 40 and I had pick 8, but we stuck with those numbers with every team we were doing, so we were just like,
That's what's up.
48.
Perfect, bro.
yes sir.
Perfect. Yeah, it's tight.
Yeah,
So,
appreciate it.
tell us, STRAATZ, how did you get into the EDM scene?
So whenever I was like when I was in middle school, my brother was super into the scene. Not for like, I mean, he liked the music, but it wasn't necessarily for the love of the music, but he was
Right.
definitely like putting me on to like Adventure Club, Bass Nectar, Skrillex, obviously. Like that was like the main
The
person.
OG?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was like the main
Yeah.
person that I fucked with. And really, I mean, my parents, like my brother gave me my first pair of like gloves, and my parents were like, no, we know what that's like. We know what this is about. You're not having the gloves. They actually took my gloves from me while I was at school, and I never saw them again.
Oh,
And so kind of got like, you know, my family was kind of definitely against me, like heavily listening to electronic music because they
Right.
kind of, I mean, they used to rave back in the day, so they kind of knew.
Right.
And so it was like, I don't know, they just kind of tried to push me out of it. Then fast forward to when I turned 18, basically my parents looked at me as an adult. I could make my own decisions, and I just started going to shows. It's funny, Xylent or Excellent, you know who I'm talking about? Xylent, I don't know.
Spell it.
That was my very first show, and it was I want to say it was 2017 actually. So it was the year I turned 18, 2017, and then we got kicked out before he even came out.
Damn.
Because my friend threw up, and it was at Lizard Lounge. So
Yeah.
he went to the bathroom to throw up, and
Shout out to Lizard Lounge, which
Yes.
is no more.
R.I.P.
that's what Lizard Lounge.
R.I.P.
Very blessed. I actually got to play Lizard Lounge.
Same here. It was dope.
Pretty
Damn.
tight.
It was dope. We got to play before it closed.
Damn, you're very lucky.
It was actually probably my biggest show, or like crowd-wise.
Yeah.
It was like 190 people in the room. It was
Wow.
pretty packed.
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked out. Wasn't even playing on CDJs, bro. I was playing on my DDJ SR2. I just plugged it up to the mixer and just played off my fucking DDJ.
Nice.
It's funny.
So, tell us, when did you get into producing?
So I got FL Studio from this guy Dean English from Colorado. Shout out
Okay.
Dean English. So I fucking found him on SoundCloud randomly, looked him up on Twitter, found his Twitter, DM'd him and was like, yo, I like your music, you're fucking badass. Like, it was like, so I was like I was learning about producing without actually having a DAW, and it just seemed insanely complicated.
Yeah.
So like, basically, it was like I was finding a lot of things cool, and I like the fact that he was making some pretty cool shit. So I was like, this is fucking badass. He was like, thanks, man. And I was like, whenever I get a DAW, I'd like to, hit you up maybe to learn some stuff from you. He's like, oh, you don't have a DAW? I'll give you my login to FL Studio. Complete stranger, and he gave me his login to FL Studio. I was like, wow, I fucking love this guy. But we tried to do like a FaceTime lesson. Didn't go well.
Yeah.
I tried to use FL Studio, and the furthest I could make was I could make like a drum beat.
So what do you use now?
I use Ableton. So
Ableton.
about a year or two after having FL Studio and not using it ever, I have another friend who got into music production, and he kind of did the same thing with Ableton as I did with FL Studio, and he was like, I don't even need this program. I'll sell you my license for $100. So he sold me his standard Ableton for $100, and that was actually December of 2019. December of 2019. So
Oh yeah.
I'd say I've actually been producing for a little over a year now.
Well,
Year and a half.
from what I've heard, you're doing good. You're killing it.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate that.
Definitely killing it.
So keep it up.
Appreciate that. Yeah. It's like I'd say as soon as I got Ableton, because I hate to be that guy, but from my experience, Ableton over FL Studio all day. That's
Yeah.
not to take away from FL.
Yeah.
STRAATZ letting them know.
Yeah.
There's some insane FL Studio producers. I'm just saying, like Dion Timmer,
Yeah, Excision.
Spaghetti. I
Yeah.
love Spaghetti.
So who would you say inspires you the most?
That's a good question, man. I'd say it's a combination of probably Nightmare.
Nightmare. I see that jacket you're wearing.
I love Company.
Yeah.
Company's a monster in the dog.
Company.
Is absolutely insane.
Love Company.
If you're ever trying to like find new things and level up your production game, go watch a 2-3 hour Company stream.
You could learn quite a bit, right?
Same goes for NASCO. I was at first a lot whenever I first got Ableton. I haven't been as much as I'd like to, at least.
Right.
But yeah, probably Nightmare, Company, NASCO, and Virtual Riot.
I think I remember another one you said you learned from was Carbon.
Yeah, I actually took a lesson with Carbon. It was probably, I want to say it was like 9 months into producing. It was during the pandemic, and
Nice.
when the pandemic hit, all these producers hopped on Twitch and started finding revenue streams from there.
Right.
And he was doing if you sub tier 2, you get $60 lessons. And I was like, that's a bet. Like, that's easy money. I'll do that right now. So I did immediately as soon as I saw it. And then, yeah, he was a really, really cool ass dude. A lot of EDM Twitter hates him, but whenever I met him, he was super nice, super genuine dude. And he just has a love for the music, and he's really fucking good at producing, dude. Like, his workflow is insane. Like, his Twitch streams, he was making a good chunk of a song within an hour, and it was sounding amazing. And I was like, this guy's fucking crazy. But I'd say the biggest thing he taught me, or like the best advice he gave me, was don't be afraid to use samples. Like
Samples.
And I
Yeah, everyone's like, I want original sound and stuff like that.
you can do enough sound design by taking away samples. Like, I'd say a majority of your favorite producers use samples.
You can even affect the samples in a different way to where you kind of make it your own almost anyways.
Right.
Exactly. So I just once he told me that and really instilled that in me, it definitely, I was able to excel a lot quicker. Yeah.
So, do you have any tracks upcoming that we should know about?
I do. You know,
What can you tell us about it?
I probably shouldn't talk about it.
What can you tell us about it?
Probably shouldn't talk about it, but dude, I'm like, it's been too long. And when is this episode gonna come out?
I'm looking right now.
So either way, I'm gonna talk about it.
6/28.
June 28th, end of this month.
Definitely gonna talk about it. It's supposed to be out on the 12th, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But that's okay. So I have a song coming out with Gridlock Records.
Nice.
Shout out to Blaze. This is the third song I've ever finished, the second song I've ever thought about releasing, and I just was like, I'm gonna send this to. I was like, screw it. I had the most fun ever making this song, and I was like, I'm just gonna send it to a bunch of people or a bunch of labels, as many as I can, and just see who hits it. And yeah, Blaze replied.
Yeah, Blaze. Yep, I hung out with Blaze. He's cool.
Only one rejected me.
Shout out Blaze.
I'm trying to remember who sent me my first rejection letter, and it was like, they were like, because I asked for feedback. I said, if you don't choose this song, like, I'd love to hear some feedback if you'll have the time. And they were just like, honestly, the song bangs, but it's just not what we're looking for right now. I can't remember who, but Gridlock ended up has more of a following. So I'm happy to have
Nice. Well, congrats, bro. That's sick.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you. It was actually supposed to come out on the day of our back-to-back.
Oh.
Zion. But
Zion. That'll be fun. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
This episode will come out after, so this is okay.
Yeah. No, I thought about it before, so.
Yeah.
Before saying it.
So, tell us, what do you love about this scene? And what do you hate about the scene?
Man, I'm not gonna go into what I hate about it. I don't want to do that, but I'll go into what I love.
We're real here at Rhythm Squad. We're real.
Oh, okay. I'll start off with the things that I love about it. There have been, through the thick of assholes in this scene, there are some really cool ass people that I've met.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely. I've met some cool ass people like yourself. I've met some really cool ass people.
And it's like, I don't know. It's just been something where, like, I've felt like I've always been attracted to electronic music, and it was, like I said, my parents were very, like, not in a way of, like, trying to find. I don't have the right words to say this. My parents kind of pulled me away from it because they knew the negative things that are
Right.
surrounded with this scene, and
Understandably.
they were just trying to protect me. But I have a good enough head on my shoulders where I don't get too wrapped up in the craziness. I don't judge anyone who likes to fucking party. 'Cause
Right.
I love to
I
fucking
get that.
party. I love to party, but yeah, man, I just love like just being at especially when I started going to music festivals, like being at a music festival, the energy is just unfucking matched. Like it is just
Yeah,
it's
I
amazing.
agree.
It's amazing. Bunch of cool ass people just enjoying, and the demographic of this scene, or for lack of a better word, like just how there's so many different people who all just have a similar liking. Like that, this scene is just you just never know what kind of person you're gonna meet. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So when did you first hear about Rhythm Squad?
When did I first hear about Rhythm Squad? I was actually living in. I want to say I was living in San Marcos actually. So was that 2018 maybe? Y'all were around in 2018? I could be
I
wrong.
believe so.
No.
Yeah, so I believe it was, and y'all were doing like a bunch of like clothing, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to make sure. Yeah. So 2018, and it was whenever I was living in San Marcos, playing shows in Austin and things like that.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Dallas in like late 2018, early 2019, and I was like, man, I need to get familiar with people in this scene. Rhythm Squad seemed to be gaining traction as far as being a cool group of people, becoming more of a brand, things like that. And then I really got familiar with y'all over the pandemic. So
Yeah.
and then we finally met. When was it? Like sometime at the beginning of this year. So
Was it what's the show? New Year's Eve?
it was New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, that was tight. Man, my intro was rough.
So has COVID affected you at all as far as, what you're trying to do? Or did it kind of help you?
I'm not gonna lie, man. People are, and I understand that the pandemic was hard for a lot of people, but truly did nothing but allow me to stack a bunch of money. It allowed me to fully focus on production. I mean, with a year of not doing any shows and like not having to worry about any shows or getting booked or anything, I mean, it was so nice to just be able to produce music. It was nice to be able to just stay at home. Like before that, I was going out a lot, and it did teach me to be more of a homebody. Now I prefer being home after the pandemic. I mean, for the most part, everyone around me kind of reaped a lot of benefits from it too. So, I mean, but that's not discrediting anyone who says they've had a bad experience with it. Like, for sure, I understand. It's just.
I mean, at the golf course, we were bumping, bro. We were fucking bumping. I mean, people came out the woodworks who've never played golf before. I mean, so I worked throughout the whole pandemic.
Me, man. I started golfing during the pandemic, and sucked. But Chris helped my swing a little bit.
Come get lessons. Twin Creeks, let's go.
Yeah. I need to get some lessons.
I'm terrible, man.
Man, I don't know if I can hit the ball. That's the problem.
Yeah, man. The biggest problem is hitting it straight.
Yeah.
It's all about tempo. It's all about tempo. But we're not going to get into me. We're talking about you.
Talking about all of us.
Anything upcoming we should know about?
Oh,
Other than your song that you told us about?
to be honest,
or any other upcoming shows.
Or shows, yeah.
I'm playing The Yard.
Place is sick.
Oh wait, it's actually playing on this is coming out on the 28th.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So this show is dropping on the day that I'm playing at the yard. So hey, come see me tonight. Got a badass set ready. I actually
Oh,
do.
yeah.
I've already prepared a good majority of it. So
Nice.
it's coming
Excited to
out,
hear it.
coming out pretty big. So
That's good.
I'm gonna have to make an appearance.
pretty nice. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. You spoke highly of the yard. I've
It's,
seen
really dope.
some videos. It looks pretty badass.
Yeah, it's
We did a back-to-back there.
yeah.
We did a back-to-back there. It was dope.
Yeah, I saw
was-
videos. I saw videos of that.
It's fun. It's definitely a good venue. So
It's tight.
You got a question?
yeah, I'm looking.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna show my dog. Come here.
Uh-oh. We got Luca coming to make a guest appearance.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cutie boy.
I don't know. Oh, it's ding dongs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's excited.
Blur that out.
He's excited.
Let the ladies know what's up. I'm here chilling all day.
So is there anybody in the DFW that we should be on the lookout for?
Ooh. So definitely someone that I think that doesn't get enough recognition is Toto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toto's
I
fucking
agree.
mad.
Yes.
He's insane.
Shout out to Toto.
Yes.
Shout out Toto. Bro, he's absolutely insane. That guy right there, like, I mean, he has 2 collabs with 1788L and like
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
he does.
He doesn't flex them at all. He doesn't. Like, he's like definitely doing his own thing, and he's not trying to ride off of that
Oh yeah.
at all. But dude, he's so good. He's so good.
I agree. I've heard some of his tracks. They're really nice.
Yes.
Dude, there's a lot of really good producers and there's a lot of talent in Dallas. Like, it's insane. Like, even people that I had never heard of before.
So who's your favorite other than Toto?
We're talking about
Whatever producer you like.
DJ Wise Vlog for sure.
Appreciate the shout out. Appreciate the shout out.
Producer wise, man, Malware is based. He's from Dallas. Malware is from Dallas. He's so
Shout out Malware. He lives in Houston now.
He's
Yeah.
so fucking good.
He is.
Yeah, he's killing it.
But
And Physics. Shout out to Physics.
Shout out
it's
physics.
cool. I actually have never met Physics, but one day he randomly tweeted at me, "Fuck you, Strats." Or no, he didn't say Strats. He just said, "Fuck you" at Strats, and I was like, "What?" I've never spoken a word to you, but he said it was on accident, and then we just started chatting. It was pretty fun.
Some fun facts for us. Appreciate
Yes.
that.
Prism's pretty cold.
Prism. Okay.
So
I know Prism too. He's
Neon.
been killing it.
the whole Neon Spaceship.
Neon
crew
Spaceship.
down there, holding it down. Where is that? Houston.
Pretty sure.
Holding it down out there. So Texas is just amazing.
Yes. Yes.
Anything interesting going on in your life?
Anything interesting? I'm gonna brag a little bit. I got a promotion at my job.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Something that I'm just gonna go on a tangent. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about some shit.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
I was cleaning pools for 4 years. I was in the pool industry, and recently got promoted. Now I design custom pool and backyard projects, and I sell them as well for a really, really awesome company. So it's super awesome opportunity. And it's not like super time consuming. I mean, it's an 8 to 5, but
Yeah.
it's just cool, man. And I'm still able to work on music, not as much as I used to when I was cleaning pools. Let me just put this out there for if any producers, or really anyone who wants to that has another dream or like hobby, cleaning pools. That's funny. Cleaning pools is like the best. Cleaning pools is like the best job for like pursuing another or even just having another hobby and you don't really care to like be dumb, have like dumb money. But like cleaning pools, I was working less than 40 hours a week. I would say on average 30 to 35 hours a week is when I was working.
Mm-hmm.
And on the after I got a raise 6 months 6 months before moving into design.
Yeah.
And I was working 30 to 35 hours a week, and I was making over 50 grand a year. Like it was a consistent
Damn.
it was like a consistent $997 check after taxes. You can totally support yourself and pursue anything while working 30 to 35 hours a week. I would definitely still be doing it if I didn't get promoted. And so
Killing the pool game, we see.
Yeah.
dude, the pool industry is probably it's one of the best industries to be in.
I've seen some of those designs you make. Those are pretty tight.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a fun ass job. I mean, definitely takes away, like I can kind of feel it takes away from some of my creativity at the end of the day. Like I come home, I'm designing custom pools all day, so it does take,
The creativeness.
Yeah, and like I come home and then I start trying to work on music and my brain is just dead.
It's already exhausted.
And it's a bad glare. But yeah, man, it's a cool job though, for sure. And I got an awesome group of guys that I work with, so it's pretty cool. It's definitely helped me.
Having
grow.
good coworkers is always nice.
Yeah, for sure. It's helped me grow up a little bit too. I mean, when you're cleaning pools, you have a lot of freedom. So moving into an office, like
It's
I'm
more
not
structured.
I'm not an office job guy. So definitely getting in the office, I was like, this is fucking weird, and I don't like this as much as I thought I would. I had to like take Adderall every day for like the first month I was working. I was working in the office until I kind of like got the hang of
Got the flow of it.
Yeah, I love it. I'm not just in an office. Like I go consult with homeowners like at their home a lot of times. Like that's kind of where the conversation starts. So. But yeah, clean pools. If you want to pursue another whatever, like
Another pathway.
Yeah, you can have a side business while you clean pools, and cleaning pools will help fund it straight up.
Oh yeah.
Sick. Shout out to the pool business.
Yes.
Shout out to the pool business. You just got to get it at the right company. There are some companies that are really fucked, and you'll hate it. But if you can find the right company, it's a super easy job. You can teach a fucking chimpanzee how to clean a pool straight up.
Oh, yeah. What would your all-time dream back-to-back be?
Oh, that's a good one.
Any artist.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I love Nightmare sets. Like I love, and that's like a main reason why I love him so much is because his live sets are just insane.
Yeah.
Either him or probably like Company.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be insane. Yeah. No,
I love Nightmare. I've seen Nightmare live multiple times. Super good.
Yeah. Actually, my first time seeing him was at Lights All Night, and Lights All Night 2017. I had just entered the scene, so definitely I was like rolling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he came on, and he played fucking Rail Breakers, and I like was it was at that point where I was kind of like anxious, and he came on and just started going ape shit. His visuals were like zombies, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I hate this nope. I was like, I don't like this guy. And
Too hard.
I dipped off to the next to the second stage, but I was like, nah, I don't like this, bro. And then I ended up loving the dude, falling in love with him probably like 6 months later. I was like, wow, I'm pissed. I didn't appreciate that set, bro.
Yeah.
I saw Marshmallow though. Marshmallow was really good.
Yeah,
I need to see
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
He kills it. Man.
AKA.com.
Yeah.
AK.com.
Yeah, that reminds me about my when I first got into the scene. I went to Hero Bus What the Fuck tour.
Oh man.
and I'm talking about it hit me like right when he came on, and I'm talking about. I was like,
So good.
and he was like, everybody. He told everybody, "Yo, what the fuck?" And we're just all screaming it, and I'm just like, "Yeah, I can't. I need to go." I was like, "I can't do it no more."
This shit can be a little bit overwhelming when you first get into.
If you're not used to it, yeah, absolutely. I remember first getting in the scene too.
Pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this because I love him. Taboo is so fucking awesome.
I love his podcast. Shout out Taboo.
Taboo's podcast, dude. That guy's badass. He's funny, and I'm not a huge fan of the. Would you consider him freeform based? What would you consider that?
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of that style of music. Like, all respect to those guys, but I'm not a huge fan of that kind of music.
Yeah.
It's definitely got to be that, like, the right kind of shit for me.
Yeah.
And I love Taboo's music. Like, and it might be because I also
He kills it.
I also love him as a person, and I think that's kind of important with, like, being an artist, is like being able to resonate with people and people liking you for you. Like, that's a big reason why I love Ghastly so much. Like, Ghastly is amazing.
Yeah.
I love a lot of artists, obviously, but
Hey, we all do.
yeah, and yeah, the Taboo's funny, dude. I don't know if y'all saw that video. That video on
Of Sunset.
yeah.
Of the.
When he ripped Bass Nectar.
Yeah, he ripped him a new one. That's for sure.
Ass up, boy. Did you see it? Dude, I'm gonna show it. I'm just gonna see if we can show it.
Oh my god.
Maybe
He ripped him a new one. That's for sure.
I loved it, dude. I loved it. It was hilarious. He's good.
He said something like, test your drugs for COVID-19.
Oh, okay.
And then he was like,
I know. I
Speaking
saw
of-
it. Okay, I saw it.
He was like,
Too old for
speaking
Bass
of-
Nectar. I was like,
too old for Bass
yeah.
Nectar. Or too young for Bass Nectar. Yeah.
Sorry to anyone that listens to this.
Yikes.
Loved Bass Nectar. I'm sure that sucked for you to find out he was a piece of shit.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
It is what it is.
Yeah, man.
what's a fun fact about Clay, aka STRAATZ?
Fun fact.
I know you got one in there.
I'm a pretty boring guy.
No.
Not much fun about me. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Fun fact about me.
Or a hidden talent that you might have.
Hidden talent. I'm a professional golfer.
Really? Really? That's news to me.
His
That's news
his
to
name
me.
is Flog.
Because last time I saw this guy play, I didn't notice that. Just kidding.
No, let's see. Man, I guess it's not really a fun fact, but I used to skateboard. I was alright at it.
Were you good?
Pretty good.
Could you do a kickflip?
Yeah.
Could you do a heel flip?
I could heel flip. I could tray flip.
Damn, I can't even do that. I used to skateboard, but I couldn't do that. I think the most that I could do was like a pop shove it and a kickflip, and that was it.
I'm not
I think
gonna
I did a
cap.
varial flip like every now and then.
I'm not gonna cap. I have no clue what y'all talking about.
Yeah, yeah, but I couldn't do any of that shit.
Real
So.
skaters will know. Real skaters will know.
And I know how to snowboard. I mean,
Me too. Shout out snowboarding, dude.
I can wakeboard.
Wakeboard, okay.
I actually became pretty good at wakeboard. I wouldn't say good. What's good to a casual wakeboarder who, like, gets hyped?
I have no idea. I haven't wakeboarded that much.
Gets hyped over a 180. I can 180 on a wakeboard. You know?
Okay, that's probably more than I can do. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I mean, other than that, really, like, but. Oh, you can't really see it. Pretty bad.
I saw the railing.
yeah, we
Yeah.
saw it. Yeah.
I saw the grind.
Yeah, just a light flex.
Okay, so you
I
were
wasn't
scared.
terrible.
You
I was
were scared.
mediocre. I was mediocre.
You were better than me.
Like I was
And
good
I'm a
enough.
golf professional.
I was good enough to say like, hey, I was pretty good, but I wasn't like as good as like one of my friends who is absolutely insane. If you've been to Allen Skate Park,
I've never been, but I've heard about it.
He's Smith grind an 11 handrail, so he's pretty an 11 stair handrail, so he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it wasn't really a fun fact, but
Hey, skateboarding. It is what it is. I love it. I love it. I wish I could skate more.
Yeah, man. I started getting back in. That video was actually like mid-COVID. Like I said,
really?
COVID was just chill, bro. Everyone say hi.
Hello.
Everyone say
Hello.
Hi.
Look, the whole family's here.
I didn't know it was a video.
Here, we'll get a family.
What's up, fam?
Hey. Come on, Luca. Come on.
Look at that. He's so beautiful. Isn't he?
He's big. He's a big boy.
He's a big baby. 7 months old, man.
Yeah.
He's a monster.
If you could play at any venue or any show or any festival, what would it be?
I'd play Red Rocks.
Red Rocks.
I saw Alice in Wonderland at Red Rocks. We'll be seeing her again this year, September. She's fucking awesome. Yeah, she is awesome. But I meant that show at Red Rocks was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The energy there is insane. It's just a really cool venue, dude. Like it is ridiculous.
Yeah, Red Rocks would be sick.
Yeah, I need to go there.
Red Rocks would be sick. That's for sure.
What about y'all?
Me, definitely the Gorge. 100% the Gorge.
You've been to the Gorge, right?
If you haven't been, you have to go. Like, it is so amazing. The Gorge, like, outlooks this amazing land. It's incredible, and like it's like in a bowl, so the sound holds, like the bass hits just different. It's
Okay.
definitely a place to go,
Okay.
and so that's my place that I want to play.
What about you, Andrew?
So yeah, I since Subtronics announced he was playing at Red Rocks, I really want to play at Red Rocks.
Okay.
I was looking at it and I was like, man,
It's
It's cool.
That
It's a
would
dope
be
venue.
like you made it, you know. If you could play there, that's a
yeah.
because that's not just a regular venue, you know. That's a out of the ordinary type
Yeah.
of venue.
I saw Rez there.
Oh yeah, Res Rocks. That's
Rez Rocks was dope.
That's
It was sick.
I watched that set on YouTube.
It was awesome.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. Sudden Death playing The Cavern.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
My God,
That was sick.
that guy's on another level, dude.
Those lasers in there were insane. Yeah, the production level was next level, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He's amazing. Everything he's doing is super dope. He's way in his own lane.
Yeah, his production skills, his whole vision is crazy.
His team behind him is really good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alright, so I feel like we're getting kind of close to time, so you have any last words for us? Anything you'd like to say before you?
Any last shout outs?
Any shout outs, yeah.
I'm gonna plug my release again. You know, it could be out. Could be out right now while you're listening. Go ahead and just check all my socials are at STRAATZ Music. You know, you go to those and you can find my link tree to my like Spotify
That's cool.
and SoundCloud and stuff like that, and then just check out my music. I was actually working on a pretty dank song right before this call, So maybe I might finish that and just
Yes.
maybe I'll
Would
self-release.
love to hear it.
Maybe I'll self-release it.
Maybe you can
because
send it to me afterwards.
Yes.
took like
Send
2
to
hours.
both of us.
Maybe you can send me that with
hours.
after this.
It took like 2. I said 2 hours. It took almost 2 months for the song's name is Bussin'.
Okay.
The one that I'm plugging with Gridlock Records. But I submitted it like a month and a half, 2 months ago, and it's like, you know, it's been accepted and it still hasn't released, and it feels like a really long time. Like I just need it out.
Yeah, I
I
feel
don't
you.
know if I want
I
to.
feel like some artists like wait like a year.
Yeah.
Almost.
So like whenever I hear about people waiting to release with Disciple or
Yeah.
Never Say Die, it's like they gotta wait a
I've been
fat.
sitting on this song for a minute.
Yeah. It's like, no, I don't know if I have the patience for that. Like,
Yeah.
but I guess they have a massive catalog, like back catalog of music that they're making. I'm like, finish a song, let's throw that shit out there. So maybe my workflow will get faster.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have like 5 songs released by the end of the year. That'd be nice.
That'd be dope.
Check out STRAATZ Music on socials.
Check them out.
Maybe
Trust me.
Maybe like my personality. I don't know. I mean,
I like it.
I'd like to think
Yeah.
You're a likable guy.
Cool. That's
Hey,
cool.
but just want to say thanks for coming on with us. We
Yes.
appreciate it.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Season 4, episode
Episode
4 with Vlog, Andrew, 1/2 of 48, and my boy
STRAATZ.
STRAATZ.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Have a good night. We'll see you next time. Peace.